Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another hard-hitting episode of the Callous Mind Talking Head Sportscast with yours truly, Rob, aka Callous Mind. In this video, we're talking about my Week 1 pick results. Did I win my parlay wager? I'm making my Week 2 picks, and we're going to do a new thing called In Case You Missed It. For the sake of convenience, I will leave timestamps in the video right here, and they will be in the video description on YouTube, or you can just drag the playhead forward if you're watching on Rumble. This video is brought to you by Spartan Coins, makers of quality custom challenge coins, custom lapel pins, and custom patches. So if you're in the market, be sure to check them out online at spartancoins.com or giving them a call at 1-855-477-7826. I'd like to thank Spartan Coins for sponsoring today's video. My 2023 NFL Week 1 pick results were 10 wins, 6 losses. The Chiefs losing on Thursday night surprised me right out of the gate. The Bengals losing after Joe Burrow signed that ridiculous contract extension of $275 million and losing in the Battle of Ohio and a battle in the AFC North kind of surprised me. But then again, sometimes this is the way that it is. Teams start slow. Jacksonville gets a big win against the division rival. The Vikings lose. I should have known better than to include them in my parlay, those sons of bitches. The Saints win a squeaker. The 49ers go on the road from west to east and dominate. The Cardinals lose, but there are encouraging signs, I must say. The Ravens win, the Bears lose, and I'd said last week when I picked the Bears that I don't usually do that, and I should have gone with the Packers, but I didn't. I gave Justin Fields and the Bears the benefit of the doubt at home. I'm not sure I'll do that again, and I gotta say, hoist the colors, Raider Nation, hoist the colors. The Raiders win a squeaker against the Broncos in Week 1, and that is just absolutely incredible. Super thankful for that, and it was a nice early win to get. The Eagles win, the Dolphins win. I'd said last week when I made that pick, the Dolphins or the Chargers, I said it was kind of a coin toss, and it really was, but the Dolphins win, and I got that win right. The Seahawks get smacked by the Rams. The Cowboys win big, shutting out their division rival Giants. Woo! Wow. And then the Jets won the game on Monday Night Football, but may have subsequently lost their season as Aaron Rodgers goes down with a season-ending injury. So that is not really what I had in mind at all when considering I picked the Jets to win the AFC East. This is going to lead off the In Case You Missed It segment, and this is a copy of a tweet or X, whatever, from Keith Olbermann, where it seems like he was trolling Aaron Rodgers' injury because Aaron Rodgers didn't get the vaccine. So are you telling me that you hope somebody got injured, had a season-ending injury because they didn't get vaccinated for COVID? Dude, I gotta tell you, you're a fucking idiot, man. The next In Case You Missed It story comes from the New York Post. Delta flight forced into emergency landing by passengers' diarrhea. This is a biohazard. It was a crappy situation. A Delta flight from Atlanta to Barcelona was forced to turn around and make an emergency landing after a passenger had diarrhea all the way through the plane. The Airbus A350 aircraft was 2 hours into a transatlantic flight from Georgia to Spain on Friday when the pilot asked to come back because of the fecal fiasco. This is a biohazard issue, the pilot said to air traffic control, recorded from liveatc.com and shared on X. We've had a passenger who's had diarrhea all the way through the plane, so they want us to come back to Atlanta. The identity of the passenger remains a mystery. I don't think it's a mystery anymore, but I don't know. But the passengers and crew were transferred on flight DL-194, finally made it to Barcelona at 5:10 p.m. the next day. 8 hours later than scheduled, according to Flight Trader 24. It is not known if the passenger who had the digestive problem was aboard the plane when it touched down in Spain. An alleged Federal Aviation Authority flight strip was posted on Reddit, which appeared to confirm the situation involved biohazard all over the plane. So, wow. Never want to have a sour stomach when you're traveling, and that seems like a sour stomach really run amok. 2023 NFL Week 2 picks are as follows. The Minnesota Vikings face off with the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia on Thursday Night Football, and I will take the Eagles to continue to fly. Sunday's matchups begin with Green Bay going to Atlanta, and I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers on the road to get the win against the Atlanta Falcons. Next game, Las Vegas travels to the Buffalo Bills, and you guys all know that I am a Raiders homer and a Raiders fan for life, so I will take the Raiders on the road to get the win against the Buffalo Bills, who had a relatively anemic performance against the Jets on Monday Night Football, and that's that. So Raiders going to 2-0 after this week. Baltimore heads to Cincinnati for a crucial early season AFC North matchup, and given the fact that the Bengals just kind of got bitch slapped by the Browns this past weekend and had a real slow start, and the Ravens did get a big win, I'm going to take the Ravens on the road to get the win in Cincinnati. Next game, Seattle visits Detroit, and Detroit went on the road last week and shocked the world in Kansas City. So there's no reason for me to believe that they cannot get this win against the Seattle Seahawks at home. So I will take the Lions at home to defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Next game, Los Angeles Chargers visit the Tennessee Titans. And the Chargers played a hell of a game last weekend, but just came up short against the Dolphins. With that in mind, I'm going to take the Los Angeles Chargers on the road to get the win against the Tennessee Titans. Next game, Chicago Bears visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa went on the road in Minnesota last week and got the win, even though it was a close game. And I think that they can defeat the Chicago Bears. So I will take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home to get the win against the visiting Bears. Next game, Kansas City at Jacksonville. It is not unbelievable for me to think that Kansas City could lose 2 games in a row. However, I'm giving the champs the benefit of the doubt, and I will take the Kansas City Chiefs on the road to get the win against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next game, Indianapolis heads to Houston, and I'm going to go ahead and take the Indianapolis Colts in this game to get the win on the road against the Houston Texans. Next game, San Francisco at Los Angeles Rams. And this is a divisional game that I missed marking it like that. I think this is also one. But anyway, I think San Francisco has the Rams number, and they're a good team, a deep team, a well-coached team. So I'm going to take the 49ers on the road to get the win against the Rams. Next game, the New York, they might be football giants, visit the Arizona Cardinals. Now, Arizona did themselves proud last weekend. They didn't get the win, but they actually seemed to play relatively decent football against the Commanders. The Giants, however, may be a superior opponent. That kind of remains to be seen. But given the fact that the Giants are coming off getting shut out by the Cowboys, I'm going to take Big Red at home to get this big win against the Giants. Next game, New York Jets at the Dallas Cowboys. If Aaron Rodgers were playing in this game, I would probably have selected the New York Jets here, maybe to come in and get this upset. But without Rodgers, I don't think that they stand a chance. So I will take the Dallas Cowboys at home to get the win against the Jets. Next game, Washington Commanders visit the Denver Broncos, and I'm actually going to give Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos the nod here, and I think they'll get the win at home in Denver. So Broncos at home against the Washington Commanders. Next game, Miami Dolphins visit the New England Patriots in a classic AFC East matchup. I think the Dolphins are a good team as long as Tua is playing as their QB. And if he stays healthy, then I think they can really compete well and possibly win that AFC East. And to do so, though, they're going to have to beat the Patriots. So I'm taking the Miami Dolphins on the road to defeat the New England Patriots. And the next two games, there's two Monday Night Football games. It's going to be the New Orleans Saints visiting the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. And in this NFC South matchup, I will take the New Orleans Saints on the road to get the win against the Carolina Panthers. And in this AFC North matchup, I will take the Cleveland Browns on the road to get the win at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, before I get out of here, I have a question for my viewers. Would you prefer to see 2 videos per week, or do you like the timestamp method that I am employing currently? Please let me know in the comment section below, because your opinion is really the one that matters. So this week I'd actually thought about doing 2 separate videos, but due to time constraints I didn't do it. I consolidated everything into one, but I guess what I could do is film 1 video and then break it out into segments, or do actual 2 individual filming sessions. So let me know what your opinion is in the comment section below. I sincerely appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, please, 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 be good to yourselves and each other. I did not win my parlay, by the way. And until I see you next week, God bless.